Hey everyone, and welcome back for another Save File Residence Overview. And we are visiting Chestnut Ridge. And it has been a while since I've done one of these, so bear with me. And we are starting with the Carrington household. Aspiring horse racer Chance has moved to Chestnut Ridge in search of help from his idol, Woody Woodrow. The only problem is Woody is already training his rival, Serena Ramsey. Can he convince Woody to drop Serena, or will he have to beat her on his own? And this is the Carrington house. This is the front, and this is the back. It looks exactly like the front. Let's check out the inside. So this is the first floor, and I already showed this house in the update overview video, which was my last video. I'm not going to go too much into detail with it, but this is the first floor. You have a living room, dining room, kitchen, open floor plan, I guess, a small bathroom with just a toilet and a sink, and then you have an office. I do have another version of this on the gallery where this is a bedroom. It's like a small family home, basically. And then upstairs is the bedroom, pretty good sized bedroom and a bathroom. But that is the house, so let's meet the household. And there are only two Sims, well, a Sim and a horse in this household. So this is Chance Carrington. He kind of does look like he's out of place, which he is. He's more of a country club type rider versus the Western type rider. I don't know, sounded like I said typewriter as in like the keyboard thingy, but anyway, I meant a Western style rider. He came to Chestnut Ridge in search of his idol, Bill Woody Woodrow, which we will meet in this video. And he wants him to train him and help him be the best. But he sticks out like a sore thumb. He has a few acquaintances in town, but he's not made a very good impression. He's kind of an outsider, not gonna lie. So this is Chance, and for his aspiration, he wants to be a championship rider. So he just wants to be the best. He wants to be as good as, if not better than, Woody. And he has a rivalry with Serena Ramsey, which we'll meet in the next video. For his career, he is a water person in the athletic career, which is level 1. For his skills, he's level 3 in fitness, charisma, and horse riding. Also, I'm going to show you the relationships because I did give them all at least an acquaintance with each other because I was kind of going for a small town, tight-knit community for Chestnut Ridge. It just seemed like it should be that way. Basically, his story is he kind of just came into town, just got settled, and now he's ready to learn from Woody. But so he has a few acquaintances. He's not very well liked with Serena. For his traits, he is self-assured, ambitious, and self-absorbed, and he has the high metabolism aspiration trait. For likes and dislikes, for music, he likes retro and Americana, and he dislikes ranch music. For hobbies and skills, he likes horse riding and fitness, and he dislikes fishing. For conversation topics, he likes compliments and arguments, and he dislikes small talk. For sim characteristics, he likes emotional decision makers and egotistical sims, and he dislikes ambitionless sims. And his favorite colors are black and white, and he dislikes red. Although his house is decorated in brown, I kind of feel like he just picked up. If you have for rent, you could actually make that a rental property, and he's just kind of renting it to get what he wants, and then he's going to leave town. I feel like he kind of came from like Brindleton Bay or somewhere like that. But, I mean, he's kind of dressed like, he's kind of preppy dressed. So, anyway, he is not part of any clubs. And this is his horse, Cyclone. He is mellow, brave, and independent. And he's level 3 in temperament, agility, jumping, and endurance. So, that is Cyclone. And that is the Carrington household. So we will move on to the next household. Next up is the MCCOY household. When Gwendolyn was pregnant with Nathaniel, she and Rhett realized the city wasn't the best place to raise a family. They left their San Myshuno apartment behind and relocated to Chestnut Ridge. Years and a few more kids later, they've become a part of the community. The kids are thriving in Chestnut Ridge and have even taken up interest in the equine friends. And I just realized that it is like almost 9 o'clock at night in this in the save, so everything's gonna look a little bit darker. But I don't want to have to wait until a specific time of day for it to come in. But this is what it looks like at almost 9 o'clock at night in Chestnut Ridge. But anyway, this is the McCoy's house. This is the front. This is the back. As usual, it looks exactly like the front. And you have a barn and a treehouse from Growing Together and a little playground area for the kids. And then you also have over here, you have a couple chicken coops and a animal shed for a cow. This family is a little bit more, it's not completely centered around horses, although they do have a horse training place and they have a horse. But anyway, so let's check out the inside. This is the first floor. This is the living room. You have a little sitting area at the fireplace, and then you have the little TV area. And then you have a dining room and a kitchen. And this is the second floor, and you have Rhett and Gwendolyn's room, and then you have Marley's and Elias's room, and then over here you have Everett's room. Here's the barn. Downstairs, you have some horse stables, I guess you can say, and then upstairs you have Nathaniel's and Elisa's room, and they have a bathroom. I kind of ran out of space and decided that they can just sleep in the barn. It works. I mean, they have kind of like their own little apartment, I guess. But anyway, but that is the house. So let's meet the family. And this is Everett. The McCoy family, while they may be new to the save file, they have been around in my library for years. I have no idea when I first created them, but I never could actually play them because I never could figure out what kind of a story that I wanted to do. Or I originally created them as being like very isolationist, I guess is the right word. Basically living off the land, not communicating with the outside world, to protect their children, I guess. But it just never quite worked out the way I wanted it to. And then when I was creating Sims for this world, for the save update, I remembered the McCoys. And Everett, or Rhett, is actually already on the gallery, and I think I still have him on the gallery, but it's the Tudor residence. He is actually Enoch McCoy. I have attempted to play him, his wife, his daughter several times, and it just never felt right. It just never fit until now. And now it feels like they were actually made for Chestnut Ridge, and I was just waiting for that pack, I guess. This is Rhett, formerly known as Enoch, but I changed his name. And for his aspiration, he wants to be a country caretaker. I know that that is for cottage living, but I think I mentioned this in my last video, but I like putting packs together to see how they work together. For his career, it is a custom career. He is a ranch owner. He owns the McCoy Ranch in Chestnut Ridge. I just wanted them to be able to live off of resources from the horses. I mean, not the horses, but the cows and the chickens. I wanted him to live off of the livestock, basically. For his traits, he is level 1 in charisma, which I don't remember giving him that, but we have well established in this series that pretty much all of my Sims somehow end up with charisma, even when I don't give it to him. But anyway, he's also level 5 in logic, parenting, fabrication, and horse riding, and he is level 8 in gardening, handiness, and fishing. So I gave him traits for ways that they could make money and sustain their household without him actually having a regular 9-to-5 job. And once again, he knows everyone in town. For his traits, he is family oriented, he loves the outdoors, and he is a rancher. And he has the collector aspiration trait. For likes and dislikes, for music, he likes ranch music and Americana music, and he dislikes new disco. For hobbies and skills, he likes gardening and handiness and dislikes robotics. His favorite colors are black, brown, and gray, and he dislikes purple. For sim characteristics, he likes hardworking sims, family motivated sims, and nature enthusiasts, and he dislikes argumentative sims. And for conversation topics, he likes discussing hobbies and stories and dislikes arguments. And he is not part of any clubs either. I couldn't think of any clubs that I wanted to make for this update, so I was kind of drawing a blank on that one. Next up is his wife, Gwendolyn. And for her aspiration, she wants a big, happy family, which she's well on her way with that. I mean, they have 5 kids. For her career, it is also a custom career ranch owner. For her skills, she is level 1 in charisma, level 2 in gourmet cooking, level 5 in gardening, baking, and flower arranging, and she has maxed or reached level 5 in cross stitching, level 8 in parenting and knitting, and level 9 in cooking. For her traits, she is family oriented, loves the outdoors, and a foodie, and she has the domestic aspiration trait. For likes and dislikes, for music, she likes ranch music and Americana music, and she dislikes Latin pop. For hobbies and skills, she likes knitting and cooking, and dislikes research and debate. Her favorite colors are black, blue, and pink, and she dislikes orange. For sim characteristics, she likes family motivated sims and nature enthusiasts, and she dislikes ambitionless sims. And for conversation topics, she likes discussing interests and physical intimacy, and she dislikes malicious interactions. Next up is their oldest son, Nathaniel. And for his aspiration, he wants to be a championship rider. He is a C student in high school. For his skills, he's level 2 in fitness and horse riding. For his traits, he is active and a horse lover, and he has the high metabolism aspiration trait. For likes and dislikes, for hobbies and skills, he likes horse riding and fitness and dislikes gardening. For music, he likes alternative and retro and dislikes tween pop. His favorite colors are orange and red, and he dislikes pink. For sim characteristics, he likes pet enthusiasts and high energy sims, and he dislikes homebody sims. And for conversation topics, he likes discussing hobbies and jokes and dislikes deception. Next up is the oldest daughter, Elise. And for her aspiration, she wants to be a friend of the animals. She's just an animal lover all around. She doesn't have a favorite. Although this is cats and dogs related, I feel like she would be friends with all of the animals, the chickens, the horses, the cows, even if there's llamas. She is a C student in high school. For her skills, she's level 1 in fitness and level 2 in cross stitching and horse riding. For her traits, she is a horse lover and generous, and she has the animal affection aspiration trait. For likes and dislikes, for music, she likes singer-songwriter and cottagecore music, and she dislikes strange tunes. For hobbies and skills, she likes cross-stitching and horse riding and dislikes handiness. For conversation topics, she likes deep thoughts and affection and dislikes arguments. For sim characteristics, she likes optimistic sims and pet enthusiasts, and she dislikes pessimistic sims. And her favorite colors are red, brown, and pink, and she dislikes green. And she is not part of any clubs. Nathaniel's not part of any clubs. I may just skip the club thing for this world because I didn't make any clubs for it, and I didn't add anybody to any clubs. Next up is Elias, and for his aspiration, he wants to be a rambunctious scamp. He just likes playing outside and doing all of those fun things. He's just a kid. He just wants to be a kid. He is a C student in grade school. For his skills, he's level 1 in social. I think I'm meant to give him a little bit of motor as well, but I must have forgotten that. For his trait, he loves the outdoors, and he has the high confidence level, which I'm pretty sure that came with growing together. For likes and dislikes, for hobbies and skills, he likes horse riding and dislikes video gaming. For music, he likes kids radio and dislikes hip hop. His favorite color is green, and he dislikes red. For sim characteristics, he likes nature enthusiasts and dislikes ambitionless sims. And for conversation topics, he likes silly behavior and dislikes complaints. Next up is Marley, and she wants to be a social butterfly. She likes making new friends. She is a C student in grade school. For her skills, she's level 1 in creativity and social, and also charisma and mischief. I must have forgotten to fix Elias's skills. Whoops. I'll try to make sure I fix that before the next update. For her traits, she is cheerful and she has high confidence level. For likes and dislikes for music, she likes kids radio and dislikes jazz. For hobbies and skills, she likes knitting and dislikes pipe organ. Her favorite color is pink and she dislikes red. For sim characteristics, she likes funny sims and dislikes pessimistic sims. And for conversation topics, she likes small talk and dislikes arguments. Last but not least is the youngest, Everett. He is level 2 in movement, communication, thinking, imagination, and potty training. And for his traits, he is independent and he has the little singer toddler quirk. And that is all. And here is the back end of the horse. Anyway, and here is I think she's a Clydesdale named Cricket. And for Cricket's traits, she is brave, friendly, and intelligent. And she is level 5 in temperament, agility, jumping, and endurance. That is the MCCOY household. So we will move on to the next household. Next up is the Olsen household. Growing up in Chestnut Ridge, Jace never had more fun than the summers spent with his childhood best friend, McKenna Benally, riding around Galloping, Gulch, or watching horse shows. He hears McKenna is back in town and wonders if their friendship is as strong as it once was. And this is the Olsen house. This is the front. A little bit more modern farmhouse than rustic, I guess. And this is the back. It looks exactly like the front except for the horse stable. But let's check out the inside. And this is the first and only floor. You have a living room, kitchen, open floor plan, a bathroom. And then over here you have 2 bedrooms. I only decorated Jace's room because he doesn't have any kids or anything. And then out here is the horse stable for his horse, which we'll meet. But that is all. There's nothing else. It's just a 1-story, tiny little, well, not tiny, but a 1-story modern farmhouse. So let's meet the household. And this is Jace, and for his aspiration, he wants a big, happy family. He's very family-focused and family-oriented. Probably has something to do with living in Chestnut Ridge, because, again, it's a close-knit, family-type neighborhood or world. For his career, he is a backhoe operator in the manual laborer career, which is level 3. For his skills, he's level 1 in charisma, level 2 in handiness and fishing, level 3 in gardening, cooking, and fabrication, level 4 in fitness, level 5 in horse riding, and level 5 or maxed pet training. His childhood best friend is McKenna, which I can't find her. Oh, right here. It's been years since she's been able to come back to Chestnut Ridge, so they don't have as close of a friendship as they used to, but they're still considered friends, I think. I wanted their friendship to kind of reflect the time. For his traits, he is a horse lover, loyal, and romantic, and he has the domestic aspiration trait. For likes and dislikes, for music, he likes retro and wrench music, and he dislikes classical. For hobbies and skills, he likes horse riding and fitness, and dislikes acting. His favorite colors are red and blue, and he dislikes pink. For sim characteristics, he likes family-motivated sims and nature enthusiasts, and he dislikes homebody sims. And for conversation topics, he likes discussing interests and affection, and dislikes complaints. And this is his horse, the back of him, again, Spirit. Spirit is energetic, brave, and friendly. And for his skills, he has level 3 in temperament, agility, jumping, and endurance. But that is the Olsen household. So we will move on to the final household in this episode. And the final household in this video is the Woodrow household. Former equestrian champion Bill Woody Woodrow grew up in Chestnut Ridge. He traveled the world with his trusty sidekick, Bullseye, but Chestnut Ridge was always home. Now he lives in his family's home with his wife, Bobby, aka Bo, and enjoys peaceful rides around town with Bullseye. Bo prefers her sheep to horses, but has a soft spot for Bullseye. And this is the Woodrow's house, Appaloosa Homestead. It used to be the Rusty Horseshoe, I think, but I wanted to make it a house. To me, it didn't feel like a nightclub fit in Chestnut Ridge, but also it felt like this was too far away from the town center. So I made it even though it is still part of the town center, it felt like it was a little bit detached from everything else. So I just turned it into a residential lot. This is the front. And this is the back. It looks exactly like the front as usual. And I have a little barn or a little stable for the horse. But let's check out the inside. And again, this is only a one-story house. I mean, there's technically it's only 2 Sims and a dog and a horse. So I didn't need all that extra room. But anyway, this is the living room, kitchen, dining room, open floor plan. I did that a lot with these houses over here in this neighborhood because it just seemed, well, I was trying to keep price of the houses down because I didn't want them to be extremely expensive. Although that being said, I can't be good and have to landscape and put things in that I like the look of rather than the price of them. So none of these houses are technically starter houses in price. But anyway, and this is Woody's and Bo's room and bathroom and an extra bedroom. Decently sized bedrooms, I think. And then back here is Bullseye's stable. I don't have a doghouse or anything for Buzz, which will meet him. And she also has a few sheep. So that is the house. So let's meet the household. And we are starting with Woody. And for his aspiration, he wants to be a championship rider, which I would probably give him something else. He already has fulfilled that, but if you wanted to make that happen, again, there it is. There's the option. For his career, it is a custom career. He is a horse trainer. Former horse racing legend Bill Woodrow now uses his skills to teach the new generation his tricks to become one with their horses. For his skills, he's level 1 in charisma, level 3 in Salvadoradian culture and pet training, level 4 in herbalism, level 5 in gardening, logic, and entrepreneurship, level 6 in fitness, level 7 in fishing, level 8 in gardening, and level 10 or maxed horse riding. And I gave him Salvadoradian culture to kind of show that he has been around the world and he's kind of taken in different cultures and stuff like that from his travels on the racing circuit, I guess, if that makes sense. It did in my head. But anyway, for his traits, he is a horse lover, loyal, and adventurous. And he has the knowledge, skill, entrepreneur skill trait, as well as the high metabolism athletic trait or aspiration trait. For likes and dislikes, for music, he likes ranch music and Americana. He dislikes metal music. For hobbies and skills, he likes horse riding and guitar, and he dislikes programming. For conversation topics, he likes deep thoughts and stories, and he dislikes malicious interactions. For sim characteristics, he likes family-motivated sims and pet enthusiasts, and he dislikes rascals. And his favorite colors are red, yellow, and brown, and he dislikes green. Next up is his wife, Bobby, or Bo. And for her aspirations, she wants to be a country caretaker. She is a shepherd. She loves looking after her flock. So she's a sheep herder. For her skills, she's level 1 in charisma, level 2 in pet training, level 3 in cross-stitching, gourmet cooking, and flower arranging, level 4 in baking, level 5 in gardening, knitting, and horse riding, level 6 in logic, and level 8 in cooking. For her traits, she's outgoing, good, and an animal enthusiast, and she has the collector aspiration trait. For likes and dislikes, for music, she likes retro and ranch and dislikes Baroque music. For hobbies and skills, she likes gardening and horse riding and dislikes pipe organ. Her favorite colors are blue and pink, and she dislikes purple. For sim characteristics, she likes optimistic sims and pet enthusiasts, and she dislikes argumentative sims. And for conversation topics, she likes small talk and deep thoughts and dislikes malicious interactions. Next up is their dog, Buzz. He is a coonhound, but I can't remember which kind. I don't remember. But anyway, this is Buzz, and I just felt like they needed a dog. But anyway, and then this is their horse. Why do I end up every time at the back end of the horse? Anyway, this is their horse, Bullseye. And then over here are the sheep, Croquette and Delilah. Bullseye is friendly, intelligent, and energetic, and he has maxed all of the skills: temperament, agility, jumping, and endurance. He's been doing this for a while. Even though he's an adult horse, he's been doing this for a while. For Buzz, he is adventurous, smart, and a hunter. That is the Woodrow house. And don't remember saying this in my last video, but these sims, can you guess the reference that I was trying to make with them? Well, go ahead and leave it in the comments now. But I will go ahead and tell you, don't skip. But these sims are inspired by Woody and Bo from Toy Story. So, I mean, now that you know that, how did I do? I figured if I kept the horse's name Bullseye and I named the dog Buzz, that you might pick up on it. But anyway, I didn't try too hard to make an exact replica of Bo and Woody, but I did kind of use them as inspiration. But that is the Woodrow household. And those are the households of Galloping, Gulch, and New Appaloosa. Next time we will be visiting Ryder's Glen. Anyway, I guess that is all from me for now. If you like this video, give it a like. If you want to see more, subscribe, and I will talk to y'all later. Thanks for watching. Bye!